Hello everyone. I hope that you're all having great successes with your freeze dryer, getting a lot of food storage up, and I hope you are remembering to have some fun. So I've been working on meals in a jar, doing a little bit of food storage, but today I decided to have a little fun. What I thought I would do, Halloween coming up, the most favorite Halloween treat as a kid that you like to get is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. But obviously we can't do chocolate and we can't do peanut butter. But what I thought, and we're going to try an experiment, what I thought, if I take chocolate pudding and line up mini muffins with a mini muffin tin with chocolate pudding, put a little dimple in the middle, then mix up some PB2, which is powdered dehydrated peanut butter. It has 85% of the oil, I think. I used to say it on the jar from what I saw online, but most of the oil is taken out of this, and then it's dehydrated. So I thought the PB, we could rehydrate that, put that in that dimple of the chocolate pudding, and then put chocolate pudding over the top, and you'd end up with a freeze-dried Reese's peanut butter type-ish of a treat. Obviously we can't call them Reese's peanut butter cups, but we'll call them something. I'll come up with something clever, I think. So to start off with, I'm going to start off with one small box of chocolate pudding. I'm going to mix this totally by directions. I'm not going to add anything, or just do what the directions say, which is 1 pouch of the pudding and 2 cups of milk. I'm going to whip that together. Now I got a combination of pans. I got 2 of the silicone mini muffin pans, but I've also got 2 of the metal ones. But since I haven't used these silicone ones, I think I'll try the metal ones first. Get those in the freezer. Walmart had orange and black mini cupcake paper liners online, but my Walmart instructions. And I was saying that Walmart had the orange and black mini muffin liners online, but they were sold out in store, so I had to buy these white ones. It'd be nicer, being Halloween, to put them in orange and black. I'm just going to put one of these in each of these trays. Holes. Okay. So all I'm going to do is put a good dollop of that in each cup. Let's see if we can get that leveled out. Now, you actually want to create a little dimple in the middle for my peanut butter. So I'm going to bring that up the sides. Okay, we're going to set that aside. And let's mix up some of that PB2. Okay, so the directions on this says 2 tablespoons of powder to 1.5 tablespoons of butter, of water. Basically, and when I went online, it was like 2 tablespoons of powder, 2 tablespoons of water. But really, you just want to mix it up to the consistency that you want. So I'm just gonna put a bunch in here, like 3 of those spoons. And then I'm just going to keep adding water till it's the consistency I think I can work with. Now I did look online and the reviews for the PB2 versus the PB2 with cocoa in it. Apparently the one with cocoa was like 100 times better than just the plain peanut butter. So that's the one I went with. Now I'm going to try it with this consistency right here. If I was spreading that, I'd probably make it a little bit drier than that, but... Alright, so I'm going to use my handy dandy cupcake filler. Let's see how many we can fill with that much that I made. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Well, let's make some more. So, first thing I noticed is that, because this is the PB2 with chocolate, it's not going to have the light color of a peanut butter without any chocolate in it, so that'll be noticeable when you bite into it. Oh, probably. Okay, so now let's get our pudding again. And top those off. I'm going to try this the way I would do a silicone mold. We'll see if it works. Okay, so that's kind of cleaned it up a little bit. What I'm going to do now is put that in the freezer until they're frozen solid. Might make up another batch, and this time you don't have to use the paper. I just thought it'd be neat to do the paper. I might do one in the silicone mold over there that I have without paper, because that would spread a lot easier and look a lot prettier, I think. So I might mix up some more and try those. Just compare the two. And plus they'll probably freeze dry a lot better, because when I pop these out, they'll have paper around it, harder to freeze dry. Then when I pop those out of the silicone molds, it'll have all those edges to do. So I might try that. There you have it. I'm going to do the same process for the silicones. I won't show you that. And then we'll get her in the freeze dryer. See you in a little bit. Okay, so here we go. I have a couple things in this load. So I'll kind of split the video for you, but we are finished and let's get her out. So these are the peanut butter, or the chocolate peanut butter cups. And I used 2 different molds. For half of them I used a metal mold with a paper liner. And for the other half, I used a silicone mold. When I tried to get these out of the metal mold with the paper liner, they were stuck hard. They were really hard to get out. So I tried the silicone mold and I was much happier with that. So in future, I will be using the silicone molds and not the paper lined ones, because even once I got them out of the tray, to get that paper off of these was really hard and it just wasn't worth it. So let's give these a taste test to see what we got. Another thing about the silicone mold is it's not as thick as the other one, so maybe that'll be a little bit different. But let's finish this one, give it another test. I want to show you the peanut butter in the middle. See the peanut butter right there? That is PB2 peanut butter powder, reconstituted with water, so you don't get the oil in it. You definitely taste the peanut butter. Now let's try one out of the mold, which is thinner. Obviously it's the same flavor, but it's not, you're not getting so much, so thick, so I think that makes a difference. These are a little bit cold to touch, and I'm not going to risk it, so I think I'm going to put these in for another couple hours. But I'm happy with those. Actually, they taste really good. Almost as good as the name brand chocolate ones. I think you ought to give these a try and let me know what you think. I'm going to stick these back in and go for a few more hours on this.